Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday the 23rd of May 2025. Hope you are keeping well. I'm good on my promise to get out 3 games of Sudoku today. Here's the third. This will be the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle, one that I usually play, or as long as providing that I have enough time to do so. What's going on in the world? I think there are possibly 2 kinds of Trump supporter. There's one with brains whose brains have somehow turned to mashed potato after years of a diet of Fox News. They call themselves news, but there's not really much news involved. So there's that kind, the brainless and racist kind. And then there's the other kind, which are the ones that understand that grifting is what he's good at, and they can tag along with the grift, and they can do the same kind of thing. At the moment, he's having a big gala dinner, with, not as president, as a private individual. Does that mean he can be charged with corruption, Supreme Court? I wonder. With big donors. When I say donors, I'm talking about cryptocurrency speculators to Trump's meme coin. When I say donors, I'm not really talking about political donors. I'm talking about people who just want to give him money. And who wants to just give Donald Trump money unless you want something in return? Because he is the most transactional person on the planet, so nobody just gives him money, right? When you give him money, you get to have dinner with him. Some people have paid more than $1 million to sit at the table with him. Some cases, tens of millions of dollars to get there, and possibly have their investigations removed. The SEC investigation removed by the from as soon as Trump became president. It's all extreme corruption. America is truly the most corrupt place on the planet. I don't care what you say. It's much worse than other countries that do it under the table. America is just the worst. So anyway, there's a room full of grifters, crypto scammers, and they're in the room with Trump. And we don't know who they are. Well, we know who some of them are, but not many. And so that's what's going on right now. Corruption before your very eyes, as I think Arthur Askey used to say. If you don't know who he is, don't worry about it. It's not very important. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? I saw something and my eyes dropped it. Now, damn, I saw something and I've lost it again. Where were you? I know there's at least one thing that I can find here. Here it is. 4 blocking across here and up here like this puts 4 into one of those squares, blocking back down. It gives me a 4 there. That's why. Caught. Two blocking up here, that puts 2 into one of those squares blocking up. That's going to give me 2 there. I guess we'll be left with 5 and 9 down here, right? And so these squares are not 5 or 9. 6, 7, 6 blocking across there. There's the 6. That's got to be the 7. 6 across here, across there, 6 down there. I think we're looking for 4, 5, 8, 9 in these squares. 4, 5, 8, 9. Yes, we are. And we've got 5, 8, 9 attacking that square. That's a 4. And that will give me 4s in those squares there. 4s there. 2 blocking to the top here. 2 across here puts 2 into one of those squares blocking up. 2 across there. There is our 2. 2 across this way, and 2 up there. That gives me 2 in that square there. Three blocking up here like this. So we've got a pair of 3 and 4 blocking across here, 3 and 4 across there. That's got to be 3 and 4 in those squares there. What does it mean? It means when 6 blocks up here, 6 is in one of these squares blocking across. 6 blocking up here, 6 across there. That has to be a 6. This is 3 and 4. So these are not 3 or 4. They are 5, 7, not, so 7, no, that can't be, not 5, 7, it's 5, 8, 9, is that right? 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, I think. So we got 9s in these squares. 5, 8. Not sure. Back over here, let's have another look at this just in case. So we've got 3 and 4. Any news on 1? Not sure. 6, 7, 8. 9. We get a pair of 9s there. I tell you what, we've got 3 and 4 blocking across here, 3 and 4 blocking across here, 3 and 4 blocking across here, and 3 and 4 blocking across here. I don't normally see things like this, but look, that's a pair of 3 and 4 there. So we have 3, 4 in those squares. We've got 3 and 4 in these squares as well. I've just looking again at the 3s after doing the 4s, I just noticed that. That's good, isn't it? Okay, we've got 3 and 4 here. Let's try that again. So it's just going to give us 5s in those squares. That's no good, is it? 3, 4. Do we know anything? We got a pair of 1s there. Do we know anything more about digit 1? Let's see. 1. That's not helpful. 5s are going to be here. Let's say it like that. It's really not helpful. 5s are somewhere down there. 6. Oh, well, that's a little bit disappointing, I must admit. Look at these. So we've got 3 and 4. We're looking for 1, 5, 8, 9. So we've got a 1, 8 up there. Ones are in those squares, in fact. shame that didn't lead to something extremely useful. I don't think it did. If it did, I didn't see what it led to. Oh, we've got 5 up here, 5 across there. There's a 5. Five across here. I was looking at something. I was just so focused down here. I forgot to look up here. I really focused down here a lot, and I just didn't look up. There you go. Always look up. 8 blocks up here. That's our 8. This is going to be a 9. The missing numbers here are 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6 in different sets, in different rows there, and this is going to be 2, 6, 9, 2, 9, 6. We don't know. Oh yes, we do. 6 and 9 there. That's a 2. Sorry about that. No, it can't be 2, 9, 6. Sorry, 2. No, what did I say? This was. Excuse me. 3, 5, 6. This is 2, 9, 1, 2, 9. Sorry, 1, 2, 9. 3 different rows. Okay. Okay, let's put in the pencil marks and finish this game off. We've got 9s in those squares there. We've got 9s in these squares here because we've got 9 blocking there and 9 blocking there. Right, so that's 9s there. What else? We know that 9s are in those squares there. And 9s are over here and over there. And here, this is the 5 and 9. Let's put that in now. And let's do the other some other 5s. They go there. 5s are somewhere down there. 7 blocks this square, so we've got a pair of 7s down there. 7s are up the top there. We've got 1s in these squares. Why? I know we do. I can't remember. Oh, we have. Let's do our 3 and 4. Right, 3, 4 blocking. There, and there. So this is our 3, 4 pair over here. Before I forget. And then we've got 1 blocking that square and that square. So that's why we have 1s in those squares only. Pair of 1s there. Pair of 1s in those squares. 2's got to be there and there. Pair of 3's there and there and up here. This is 3, 4, wasn't it? I remember now. Any other 3's, or have we got that done now? I think we've done now. 4 in those squares there. Sixes like that. Pair of 6s there. Okay, so I think that's it. 9 is done already, isn't it? Alright, so let's put in the other digits. Not too many. It's not going to be too bad. We've got 1 and we've got 8 missing in those squares up there. Let's put that in. And over here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're looking for 8 blocks across there. So we don't know about the 8s. And 9 is done. So that top section is done. Here, how about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across there. Still possible in those squares there. 8 blocks across here. We could have 8s in those squares. And 9 is done. This block is done. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we know about 5? 5 blocks down here and across there. So 5 in those squares there. 6 blocking like this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I accidentally put a 5 in that square there. We don't. Oh God, we put a 5 there. No, this is a 3, 4, right? Sorry about that. 6, 7 blocking down and across there, so we get 7s in those squares there. 8 across here. 8 still possible like that. Alright, let's see if we've got anything there. We've got 1, 2 and 7 there. So this 7 can't be true. That must be a 4. Let's put the 4 in. That will give us 8 in this square and a 9 in that square. And we'll get rid of the 8 and the 9 there. And that leaves us with 2 and 7. So we can get rid of the 7 up there. And now we've got a pair of 1 and 8. So that must be 7 in that square there. Right. 1, 8, 1, 8, 1, 8, 9, 6. Okay. Let's try again. Oh, so the missing number's down here now. So 5, 7, and what's the other number? 4. So we've got a pair of 4s there. Alright, so 1 then still available in those squares there. So 8 blocks across here, down here like that. So that is in fact our 8. And that means that this is our 8 up here, this is our 1. We're left with 9 down there, 1 in that square there. And that will give us a pair of 1s there. Uh, 4, 5, 7, yeah, okay. Alright, let's we've got one more block here to do, but we might not need to actually do it. Let's see. 3s. This can't be 8. Let's remove the 8. And 8 has to be in the bottom section down here. We've got 9 blocking here, so that's our 9. This is our 5. Back here to remove the 5. Alright, so let's finish off this block then. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks across here like this. We put 4s in those squares there. 5 across here, 5 down there. So 5's still technically possible in those squares. 6, 7 across there, 7 down there, still 7s to go there. 8, 9 done. Okay. Right, that's it then. Let's see where we are. So we've got 4 here already, so that's going to be a 3. That's our 4. This can't be a 3 now, it must be a 5, which makes that 6, that 3. And our 6 gets rid of 6. Oh, sorry. Gets rid of 6s there. And we place a 6 there. 6 there. 8 goes here. Let's get rid of a couple of 8s down there. And then we'll place the 1 there. And the 9 there. 9 here. Get rid of 9. We've got 5 and 7 pair here along the bottom, so that in fact is our 8. So we know that you're a 5, you're the 7, you're the 8, and you're the 1. You are the 1. Did you know that? Now you feel special, right? 2 there, 9 there, 1 in that square there. 1, 4, 4, 3. Back down here for a 7. 5, 7 there, 4, 5, and over here for a 3 to finish the game. That's our Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle over for Friday. I did manage to get 3 games out today. Will I be back late in the evening after many hours hiatus with a supplementary puzzle? Who knows? I don't know. Depends on how bad the traffic is when I get home. Anyway, take care. Bye bye.